All right, let's talk about AI. Today, we're going to crack the code on how to get exactly what you want from it. It's a brand new skill, it's called prompt engineering, and we're going to break down exactly how it works.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You ask a chatbot or some AI tool a question, and the answer you get back is just useless. It's generic, it's unhelpful, maybe it's just plain wrong. It's super frustrating. But what if I told you the problem isn't the AI? What if it's the question?
Just look at this. It's kind of crazy how much of a difference a few extra words can make. On one hand, you have a vague prompt like explain AI, and you get back a boring textbook definition. But then you add a little direction, tell it to explain it for a 12-year-old with a real-world example, and boom, you get something clear, targeted, and actually useful. That's the power we're tapping into today.
So, let's get to the heart of why this even happens in the first place. It's something we can call the AI answer problem.
Okay, to really get this, you have to understand one crucial thing. These large language models, they don't actually think like you and I do. They are incredibly sophisticated pattern-matching machines. They've been trained on a massive amount of text from the internet, and their only real goal is to predict the next most likely word in a sentence. So when you give it a vague prompt, it just spits back the most common, most average pattern it knows.
But here's the cool part. That apparent weakness is also the secret to getting amazing results. If the AI is just looking for a pattern to follow, then our job is to give it a better pattern. And that simple idea is the foundation of this whole new skill.
And that brings us to the official term for this, prompt engineering. It's the art and science of carefully crafting your questions, your prompts, to guide the AI toward the specific, high-quality answer you're actually looking for. It's less like asking a question and more like giving a really clear set of instructions.
At the end of the day, it really just boils down to this simple idea. The quality of the answer you get is a direct reflection of the quality of the question you ask. Simple as that.
All right, so the theory is great, but how do we actually do this? Let's get practical. It's time to open up your prompting toolkit. I'm going to walk you through 5 core techniques you can start using, like right now.
First up, and this one is huge, be specific. Context is everything. So instead of just asking for a summary of a book, give it the details. Who is this summary for? A student cramming for a test? A book club that needs discussion points? The more details you provide upfront, the less the AI has to guess, and the better your results will be.
Next, give the AI a role to play. This is so powerful. Telling it to act as a professional chef will give you a completely different recipe than if you told it to act as a busy parent. That one simple command instantly shapes the entire tone, the style, and even the complexity of the answer.
Don't just tell the AI what you want. Show it. This is a technique called few-shot prompting, and it is a game changer. For example, you could write, translate English to casual French. See you later, à plus tard. Now translate, I'm hungry. See? By providing a perfect example, you're training the model on the fly to match the exact style you need.
Now, if you're tackling a more complex problem, don't just ask for the final answer right away. Instead, try adding this magic phrase, let's think step by step. This forces the AI to break down its logic and show its work, just like in a math problem. And you know what? That process often leads to a much more accurate conclusion. And finally, don't be afraid to set some firm boundaries. An AI will ramble if you let it. So you got to take control. Add constraints like keep it under 100 words or do not use any technical jargon. Defining what you don't want is often just as important as defining what you do.
So that's the toolkit, but where does the rubber meet the road? Let's take a look at how prompting is already being used out there in the real world.
I mean, you can see right away how versatile this skill is. For content creators, it's a way to brainstorm and draft blog posts or marketing copy. For developers, it's an incredible partner for debugging code. In education, it can act as a personalized tutor. And in the business world, it's a massive productivity booster for summarizing long reports or drafting professional emails.
When you see all of those applications, it really starts to click, right? This isn't just a neat trick. It's quickly becoming the next essential skill for the modern workforce. So why is this becoming such a must-have skill? Because in the business world, it translates directly to efficiency and quality. Companies are literally hiring for prompt engineers now because people with these skills save time. They reduce errors, and they unlock the full potential of these powerful AI tools. Think about it this way. Learning how to communicate effectively with AI today could soon be just as fundamental as knowing how to use a search engine. We are talking about the new interface for information itself.
So with this new toolkit in hand, the only thing left to think about is, what's the first smart question you're going to ask?